exosphere. These are the dushti karanas of Svedavaha Srotas. And we'll see what is the lakshanas of dushti. This Vedavaha Srotas dushti lakshanas, that is asvedana. The reference is from Charaka Vimanasthana, fifth chapter only, Shrodha Vimana. And that asvedana, loss of perspiration, as adhisvedana, that is excessive perspiration, and angasya parushya, roughness of bodily parts, and adhislakshanata, excessive glossiness, and paridaham, a generalized burning sensation, lomaharsha, horripilations, so these are the dushti lakshanas of Svedavaha Srotas. Lomaharsha, that is horripilation, or you can consider as falling of hair. So, so this is about Svedavaha Srotas, and for this you can also um, mention about the skin, like um, skin and the layers of skin, that is mainly epidermis and dermis, and the layers of epidermis and dermis, that you can explain. And also the accessory structures of the skin, that is like skin glands, sweat glands, all these things, adipose tissue, that you can explain, and the functions of adipose tissue. And you can also include the mechanism of body temperature regulation under Svedavaha Srotas. So this is related to Svedavaha Srotas. And the last one, that is Manovaha Srotas. This is not an anatomical thing, this is a physiological one. And this Manohastrodas, it has not been separately mentioned in Charaka Samhita. So, the Manohastrodas, that is, it is above stated that the Manohastrodas transports either the manas or the information related to it. As you know, the word manas itself is means knowledge. Manas refers to, the meaning of manas is knowledge only. Okay. That is manyane. That is. So the various sides of manas, that is like Bela. According to Bela, he considered it as Shirastalo Andaragadam. That is in between Shiras and Talu. And according to Chakrapani, it is Hridaya Shridatvat Manas. It is located in Hridaya. And according to Bela, that is Shirasthanuvantarakadam, and mainly it is considered as Hridaya. Uh, Also, Bela explained it as Chittam Hridaya Samshritam, that is Hridaya. In that there is a difference of opinion in the site of like in the location of mind. So the Manovaha Srotas, it has been described as for like in the Madhukosha commentary, it is given as Manovahani Srodamsi Yudhyapi Prudu Bhagdamida Dhamanyo Manovaha Abhidhiyade Unmarka Unmarkata, Imarkata, Manovaha, Damanir, Anuprapta. That is Madhukosha. Uh, that is that all. Although the separate anatomical description of Manovaha Srodhas it is not found, Dashadamani might be considered as channels of mana. Okay. That is, and also in Charaka Chikilsa, it is Manovahana Purnatvat Doshairadi Balaistribi and Srodasam Darunam Khalibhayadi Daruni. The Manovaha Srodas are filled with exceedingly aggravated Tridoshas and sees terrific dreams in situations. That is in Charaka Chikilsa, it is given. Um, And also there is one more reference in Charaka Chikitsa Sthana, that is in Charaka Chikitsa in Unmada, while explaining about the Unmada Samprapti. In that you can see the reference of Manovaha Srodhas. That is Dairalpasatvasya Mala Pradushta Uddir Nivasam Hridayam Pradushya Srodhasya Adhishtaya Manovahani Pramohatyandhyashu Narasya Cheta. That is in Unmada Samrati, Charaka has mentioned about the Manovaha Srotas. That is the Dushta dosha goes to that is the Pragupita Vadadi doshas. Okay. Due to all the Nidanas, Pragupita Vadadi doshas, that is in a Alpasattva Vikti, that the Dushta doshas, the Pragupita doshas goes to Hridaya and travel up and gets it lodges in Manovaha Srotas, and then it goes and affects the mind, and which that is it deranges the mind of a person, and it leads to Unmada Roga. That is a reference given in Chikitsa Sthana. And also the Manovaha Sroto Dushti Karana, that is that also you can write the same like Charaga Unmada Nidana, that you can write like affliction of the mind by predominance of resistance, tamas, and intake of unwholesome and unclean diet. That is that one sloka is the Viruddha Dushta Shuji Bhojana, the same, that sloka only. Neglecting the prescribed dietetic foods, and the mind is afflicted with emotional stress. And the Srodhas Lakshanas are nothing but there will be no proper perception of knowledge, because a person may suffer from through the Smriti Brahma. And the vitiation of Manavaha Srodhas causes the diseases such as Unmada, Abasmara, Adatva Abhinivesha, etc. And the person sees terrific dreams. And the vitiation of Manavaha Srodhas may also cause disease related to Pranavaha, Annavaha, Udavakavaha, etc. Srodhases. That is the psychosomatic diseases. That is one um, quotation like for Ayurvedic reference for psychosomatic diseases. That if it is untreated or if it stays for long time, the physical diseases it may leads to mental diseases and vice versa. So that is in Charaka Vimanasthana. I think it is in sixth chapter, fifth shloka. Or that is in sixth chapter only. So in this case also you can also refer about the you can write about mind, and that is the relationship between physical and mental health also you can write, and the relationship of doshas of mind and body. That is like sattva is related according to Sharangadhara. For example, Sharangadhara, sattva is related to pitta, rajas is vata, and tamas is kapha. And also you can write it as mind and the subconscious mind. All those things you can write. and the Shadamani, which are located in the Hridaya, that also can be considered as Manovaha Srotas. And by all these explanations, we can conclude that the mind and brain are different entities. And the explanations given by acharyas like Chakrapani, Vela, etc., we can conclude that the sthana of manas is Shiras or Hridaya. But a close study of functions of manas is that Shiras is the sthana of manas. So, to summarize, we discussed about today we discussed about three topics. One is about the dosha gati. In that, that is the movement of doshas. In that, we discussed about threefold gatis. That is, one is kshaya, vriddhi, and sama. And one is kshaya, prakopa, prashamana. And the rogama, that is urdhva, adho, and tiryak gati. And also the uh, and also Kshaya, Sthana Vriddhi, Urdhva Adha Tirya, and Koshta Shaka, Marmasta Sandhi, and Chaya Prakopa Prashamana. And also it is divided into and also Chaya Prakopa Prashamana also it is divided into Vikriti, normalcy and abnormalcy. And about the Roga Marka, we discussed there are mainly three Roga Markas, that is Shaka, Koshta, and Marmasta Sandhi. That is Shaka, Madhyama, and Abhyantara Roga Marga. And diseases also we had seen what are the diseases which comes under each Roga Margas. And we also discussed about the clinical significance of Doshagati and Roga Marga. And next we discussed about the Srotas. Different types of Srotas. Starting from Pranavaha Srotas, we explained. Any queries? It's not Avarana. That is what I said one
means avarana, ma'am.
case.
Ma'am, ashaya apakarsha means avarana, ma'am.
What? Ashya Bakarsha.
Ah,
No, it is not. It is not Avarana. That is what I said one example. Like, for example, you consider in that case, the here the it is the Vada. For example, considered if the Vada is in Samavastha, also a type we can consider it as Avarana, but it's a different type. Like Vada, it is normal. For example, Pitta is normal and Vada is Dushta. So, in that state, the Pragupita Vada that carries the Pitta from its own side and it lodges into some other sides. So, usually in that case, the patient presents with symptoms such as Pitta Pragopa Lakshanas patient will shows. So, in this case, Pitta is normal only. This is an example. Here the Vada is vitiated and Vada takes the Pitta to some another seat. So there the presentation will be of Pitta Prakopa Lakshanas. So sometimes if we treat for the Pitta Lakshanas, the treatment, the condition will aggravate.
yes, ma'am. Avarana, same concept. In a difference, ma'am, Ashaya, Apakarsha, Avarana same or different, ma'am?
So in this case, the pitta is normal only. That is also considered as a type of avarna only. But
Dosha.
sometimes clinically it is like it can be clinically assessed with the help of like upashaya and anupashaya. So if we do the shita like shita upashayas, in this case for this example, sometimes this condition will aggravate. So we have to understand it as a ashaya bakarsha gati. So actually here we have to do treatment for the vata dosha.
Ma'am, usually treatment Dosha Ruddhi or anything from Chaya, Prakopa.
Hmm.
That means only treatment is given, ma'am.
Sorry.
Usually, ma'am, treatment
Ah,
is given from Ruddhi of Vata Ruddhi or Pitta Ruddhi. But usually Vata is provoking, ma'am.
vata.
Prakop, Pitta symptoms are saying, ma'am.
Uh, where? Which condition?
So in Ashaya Apakarshana only, ma'am.
That is what I said. The example which I said, no, in that the symptoms will be of pitta, but
Yes, ma'am.
actually in that that is what I said. We can't tell it as actually it is not a avarana.
Yeah, ma'am.
For that is what I said. If we treat for for pitta doshas, sometimes patient will complains of temperature, etc. Increased temperature, burning sensation. All those pitta symptoms patient will produce. Patient will show. So that is what I said. We can only analyze by the Ashya Bakarsha Vidhi. But in this case, sometimes the patient didn't usually what is the procedure. If a patient does like some Pitta Pradhana, Pitta Pragopa, Nidanas like intake of Shara or Amla Aharas, etc. It will leads to Dosha Pragopa, and gradually it will leads to Pitta symptoms. That is the usual protocol, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So, but in this case, Pitta is in Samavastha. If he asks symptoms, like if he asks about what are the nidanas that patient did, when a patient comes in our clinic, we will usually ask no. If it is also not there, we have to make a like that we have to ask what are the nidanas that the patient did. So if the patient complains some burning sensation or the mouth ulcer or some other pitta kara nidanas, it will leads to pitta doshas. But in this case, sometimes if we ask, patient didn't do any such nidanas. So that is why sometimes the nidanas and the symptoms that will not match. So sometimes in this case, that will not match. Like patient didn't do any of this nidanas, but still the patient will present all the pitta vardaka symptoms, pitta prakopa symptoms patient will show. And the
Okay.
avarana, that means the covering or obstructing. Here it is not covering, so it is not considered as a avarana. That both concepts are different. Actually, the avarana itself means it is a covering, no? The word itself it means it is covering or enveloping,
Uh-huh.
right? Or obstructing.